Hey guys, it's Skybird, and today we're going to be taking a look at this guy right here, the Bionicle The Game version of the Nui Kopan. This is my take on the model, my prototype of the model, if you will, and this is what the original model looks like. This is actually my first time seeing this picture today as well, so I'm kind of happy with how mine came out comparatively, because the pictures I was working from before were all pretty much back shots and all much lower resolution. This one is very crisp and clean, and I will leave the link for it in the description below as well. So right off the bat, there are a handful of identifiable pieces in the game model, most notably the wings, which are in fact Liwa air katanas, probably in just standard green and not lime green, but I really like the contrast and play with lime green and yellow, and these pieces here are actually bootleg pieces that I already had in my collection, so it just ended up working out perfectly to use those. Lego did make them in green, but only as test molds, and so the people that got their hands on them unfortunately charged an arm and a leg for them. They're honestly not worth it. They're not prototypes or anything fancy. But with that said, there are a handful of other identifiable pieces in this as well. It looks like there's at least a part designed and inspired by the Nuvok shield in the abdomen torso area of the build on the game model, and the mandibles on the front are actually parts of or inspired by Galley's hooks, which I didn't actually know the original design had mandibles, because again, from the angle that I was looking at and the resolution I was seeing, I didn't see that. So my choice for adding mandibles was mostly just a creative liberty and just ended up kind of working out in my favor. With all of that out of the way, though, let's focus on the model itself. As you can see, it looks like this here, and there's one thing that's very obvious right off of the bat: the fact that it has this sort of curved, organic-looking back, which is a connection that I actually discovered a while ago with the Matoran foot here, though there is a bit of an illegal connection going on inside of here as well. Obviously, these aren't intended to connect this way, but they're not stressed here. I do want to make that clear. However, the sort of illegal part of this build is actually the fact that there are tubes, flexible tubes, just like this one holding the stinger in here, but actually running through all of these holes through the body to this connector, and beyond. You can actually see the other end of the hoses right here. And so because they are flexible rubber, because they are a very soft material, it doesn't really put stress on those pieces, but clearly those pieces are not intended to be used that way. So if you want to consider that a no-go for you, that's fine, but they are kind of necessary in this case. They just help keep the tail sort of aligned and supported, and with them, this tail is very solid. Even though those are flexible pieces, it makes a very comfortable handle, and it's like the perfect size, as you can see here. It just fits like a glove, a handle in a hand. So with that said, though, it does have a function as well. There is a gear right in the center here that you can roll, and in doing so, the wings flap forward and backward in opposite directions. A very simple function, but it works so elegantly here. It works really well, and the body is essentially built around it. The body build is actually kind of complicated, and it's a little weird to know exactly what's going on until everything is kind of in its place, but it is definitely a fun one. And of course, the head design on top of that is where I took the most creative liberties, adding antenna in on the front for one thing, and also the trans lime green mirrors, which were a promotional mask that was given out by Lego for some reason, but they're a very beautiful mask, and I think that they're a well-deserved connection between this build and the Nui Rama, of which also have transparent masks as well. Could I build something that looks more like the head from the game model? Yeah, very likely. I don't imagine that head would be terribly difficult to design, but I like this head more, and that's what matters to me. So this is inspired by, if anything, the game version, and again, I think for using such low resolution images, I got a pretty good result here, and it's quite big. You know, this is about as long as a Toa Mata or Toa Nuva is tall. Actually, I would say it's even taller than that. So it is quite an imposing little build. It's got some legs down here that can be moved around, but they're just simple. You know, you can angle them if you want to, do whatever with them. You could honestly add more joints to the legs if you wanted longer legs with more bending points, more articulation. The stinger itself is not really intended to be posed, which is why it's on that rubber thing. I think it's kind of fun to just kind of, I don't know, play around with it, you know, just have fun, right? But with all of that being said, that is basically the entirety of the model right there. There's not a whole lot else to say. I think it is a gorgeous kind of statement piece, if you will, as something like this. I haven't put this really in the background of my videos, but I absolutely would. However, I am taking the lime swords off of my praying mantis back there, so he's a little naked right now. But yeah, no, really happy with the design of it. I hope you guys enjoy this one too, and if you do, let me know what other Rahi you would like to see me build. I actually have a whole file on my computer about Rahi that not only have appeared in games, but even Rahi that were cut from games. And hey, maybe we'll take a look at those on camera at some point as well. So if you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It does really help the channel out a lot. And as always, my links for Discord and Instagram are in the description below, and you can check out both of those. We just hit 300 members on Discord, so thank you very much. And there's probably something else I need to say. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, just let me know what you want to see next in the comments, but I already did that. So all right, I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care.